A long time ago, during the time of the Roman Empire, there lived a young man named Cassius. He was only years old and worked as an apprentice scribe in the emperor's great library. Every day, Cassius copied important scrolls and helped the scholars who studied there. Life was quiet and simple for him, but deep inside, Cassius wished for something more. He wanted to discover the truth and be free. One evening, as the sun was setting and the library was closing, a mysterious man wearing a dark hood entered the room. No one knew his name or where he came from. He moved silently, placed a scroll with a red wax seal on the table, and disappeared as quickly as he came. Cassius was curious and waited until midnight before opening the scroll. The message inside was strange and chilling. It said, "Find the door of bones. The empire is built on lies." Cassius did not understand what it meant, but the words stayed in his mind. The next day, the man who had left the scroll was found dead in the river, floating near the city walls. Many people said it was a terrible accident, but Cassius felt it was something else, a warning. Driven by his curiosity, Cassius decided to search the library for the secret door mentioned in the message. He explored the dark basement, where ancient statues stood covered in dust and cobwebs. Behind one statue of Mars, the god of war, he found a wall made entirely of human skulls. His heart pounded as he saw one skull was different. It had strange Greek letters carved into its forehead. The letters spelled the word truth. Cassius reached out and touched the skull, and suddenly the wall moved, opening a hidden passageway. With only a small torch to light his way, Cassius stepped inside the cold, dark tunnels beneath Rome. The catacombs were vast and eerie, filled with the bones of thousands of people. He walked slowly and carefully, listening to the sounds of dripping water and his own footsteps. After hours of searching, Cassius reached a heavy stone door. Carved on the door was an eagle attacking a lion. He pushed the door open and entered a small chamber filled with ancient scrolls. As he read the scrolls, he learned shocking secrets. The scrolls were written by Lucius Seneca, the Emperor Nero's former tutor, who had been forced to kill himself after a political scandal. According to the writings, Nero was not the rightful ruler of Rome. The true heir to the throne was murdered, and Nero took the crown by force and lies. The empire that seemed so strong was actually built on betrayal and death. Suddenly, Cassius heard footsteps behind him. Two imperial guards wearing red cloaks appeared, their faces hard and angry. "You have seen what no one should see," one guard said coldly. Cassius knew he was in danger. Without hesitation, he ran as fast as he could through the narrow tunnels, the guards chasing him with their swords drawn. He ducked and twisted through the dark catacombs, using every turn and passage he had learned to escape. At last, he found an old sewer opening leading to the Tiber River. Without stopping, Cassius jumped into the cold, dirty water and swam under the city walls until he reached safety on the other side. Though exhausted and wet, he was free. After that night, Cassius disappeared from the public eye. But soon, mysterious scrolls began to appear all over Rome, in the markets, temples, and even the Senate. These scrolls told the truth about Nero and the lies of the empire. People whispered about the ghost of the Catacombs, a secret writer who had exposed the emperor's crimes. Nero was furious and ordered his men to find the ghost, but no one ever could. The truth had become a powerful weapon, more dangerous than any sword or army. A new emperor took the throne, but Cassius was never found. Some believed he escaped to Egypt. Others thought he still lived in the shadows beneath Rome, writing his secrets and waiting for the right moment to change history again. This story reminds us that even a simple man, with no power or army, can change the world with courage, cleverness, and the truth. When people are brave enough to speak out, even the strongest empires can fall. Because sometimes the greatest power is not the sword, but the written word.